All right, so now kwemwatne enti ya wie ni say no na ye din komo kakra kosa ye ne Miss Abena Korkor. Now okay, Abena Korkor. Abena.
Oh, yeah.
Na bibia boko.
Na me Adom bibia boko.
Okay. Mami di can be say first. Abena, what do you believe in? Ebano religion.
Okay, man. I wouldn't call myself a religious person.
You are not a religious person.
No. I was born Methodist, but I don't call myself a religious person. I'll call myself a spiritual person because we're all spiritual beings. So I was born into Christianity, but I've read about Buddhism. I think it's me catchy. So like I live by, let's say, Christian, and let's say I live by Christian principles, but I read like a lot of stuff about Buddha and then some Chinese stuff. Yeah.
Okay, but so the little that you read, fire Buddhism,
so everything that I base everything on love, kindness, and whatever you do, you should love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself. Yes, and then so it's basically that.
Okay.
So love, kindness, and love your neighbor as yourself, not more than yourself. I have been loving a lot of my neighbors more than myself, and now I'm changing that. I'm learning to change that because when you are used to something, they said a habit is developed in 21 days, or maybe some people say 90. So it'll also take you some time to unlearn those things. Those things, yes.
All right. So in all of this, do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God. I believe in like that the universe is controlled by something greater than us humans. Let me put it that way. You know, Christians call it God.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, do you pray?
I pray a lot.
Okay. Any answer na share conversation we ask. Pray for us na share conversation.
Okay. Maybe we'll close our eyes.
Okay.
Or believing in closing eyes and so on. But I think when you close your eyes, you push out all distractions.
Okay. Then at this point my eyes are closed.
Okay.
Now. Yeah. So pray.
Eradi Nyankopon meda wasiwe. Meda wasese anope wache me nkwa.
Amen.
Wache me ahoden, wache me nimdie. Enipa bebre ade anchi omo. Na Erade Nyame na say, your will be done in my life.
Amen.
May your will be done in Jerry Justice's life.
Amen.
May your will be done in each and every one that is listening. We are never satisfied with what God has done for us.
Yes.
We keep on asking for more. Father Lord, may we have a different mindset.
Amen.
And may we pray for your will to be done in our lives, and may we be used for your work. We na me sure by Jesus Christ dimo. Amen.
Amen. All right. So first off, Obia Nimo say Abena Korkor. And then when you go on social media, Miss Abena Korkor. And one repping adina. Ubeka say, who is Abena Korkor?
Abena Korkor is a Tuesday born. Born 30th January 1990. So I'm 32. I'm not married. I don't have kids. My educational background, me started school at St. Paul's, whatever. No, I started school One Love, whatever, and I call St. Paul. Me call St. Paul Primary School, JSS. Me and I call Bree Girls. Me fear Bree Girls, na me call US. Me call Alma Heights Christian Academy. Me and I buy Legon. Me free Legon. Me na issue kakra into me we and I'm a baby UCC. So I studied biomedical science. I was a TA afterwards in reproductive biology and then behavioral science, which is mental health. And then I also started a master's for entrepreneurship and small enterprise development. And the rest of it follows in Kanye.
Nice one. And I love one part here with the Burmu, mental health.
Yes.
Area be a very critical part, but na part of the world yes. But for you, Abena Korkor, there's been countless number of issues. At the end of the day, the Nkrofo can say everything is not good up there for you.
Yeah.
And you may cost on the
Yeah.
I don't know, when you hear those stuff about you, I am not saying a mouth feeling.
First of all, it's true to some points, you know. Once I wa dream wo timudie. Wa dream e wo mu a obit me atochema. Because let's say you have lost a loved one. Or to me ho maybe we lose we juma or read to me who I hear be like so my depressed copy for BD, but we all go through changes in our brain, just that we don't focus on it.
Yeah.
Maybe the call extreme, mama call hospital, momoka say, oh, you have something called bipolar disorder. And for a very long time I was like, oh, I was born with it, or maybe I have a gene inside me that's, you know, predisposes me to it. But I started therapy with some holistic therapist who is not like the regular therapist we have in Ghana. And mommy who say nobody is actually born with bipolar disorder, but there's something that might have happened. Maybe me collaborate man I say bibia LED to that. And then Udi sugar baby, I'll be to diabetes. It means something happened in my childhood. I'm man dealing with it. Yeah, I'm like a lot of things have piled up and to me exhibit bipolar characteristics. Yeah.
But for now, how is it?
Oh, right now,
like currently, it's the same.
I'll see that my mental health is very, very good.
BBI is stable.
BBI is stable. It's just that I have na me was subain pia. Subain won't say society shapes you. We busi for shape you. School our beckons to shape you. So the typical Abena Korkor is like, you know, reserved. She doesn't really speak up when people step on her toes. Especially maybe say nipani ye pain and as will be offering na. So people are used to that Abena Korkor, but if you either have to address it with a person or find a platform to address it. But I address it because na me man yoma bebre share me so, and that is what bottles up into me relapse. I said nyoma AC when I was even 5 years old. Ghana for me, Rebecca sent you. I focus on people that are politicians or famous because I want to become famous myself. If you're somebody that is really detailed, who pay attention, whenever I have a relapse or whenever I have a mental breakdown on social media, I talk about my childhood, I talk about my life in high school, I talk about my friends, I talk about my mom, my dad, I talk about everything. But the media sensationalize stuff. Instead, so become a papa wants no, I'm sure be pick on. What do you call it? Let me mention your own person. Maybe they'll pick on Koje Youngson or Samuel or whatever, so that they can make headlines. And they will not even address. A lot of the times, you people always run my stories. But how many of you really focus on what is bipolar disorder? What causes it? What are the symptoms? I know that one time when I was trending, Joy came to do a documentary with me. But until I am not until some trending, they will never play it on the TV. Do you understand? So the main focus is not to propagate mental health education, but just to get viewership. I understand it's a business and you need money to run it, but it's about time the media like really does what it's meant to do, because the media is there to educate. The media is there to influence the public. And nowadays, or come the Ghana phone team, we only focus on influencing the public negatively, which is such a shame. Do you understand? Everybody is blaming the current government for our crisis, but I'll say the government is made of the people. The government is the people is the government. And now we are the causes of our own problems, because analyzing your mind, so the from come evoti. We can't speak when leaders do stuff. Say obibe can't send ne cry. Ansha obi amani bibi say jiwe na kasa same way.
Okay, maybe I'll note the jiwe na kan bibi no, and then later on we'll come back to that. But still on the mental health issue, no. Just 2 questions on that. Now for you moving on to another area.
Okay.
Obia ewo de ne de ba oye.
Patron.
And sometimes it takes you, the person who is going through it, no.
Yeah.
To identify, say, oh, man, no. When I get into this situation, A, B, C, or D, and a trigger me the enemy. Okay. So going forward, I'll make sure, say, maybe I stay away from those things. No, say the bear and confirm me the Emma. And you be after all these years, I've been able to, figure out what causes yours, what triggers yours are, and to stay away from it.
For me, it was unhealthy relationships. Unhealthy relationships, whether that be it's like a job, relationship at work, relationship with like maybe Bema and I say BB. So as in the beginning, me can say, like it takes time for you to develop some habits.
Okay.
So it will take time for you to, because there are some people meaning say, oh, nipa way you will be kuno. And na meaning need deity. Asem to me no. Instead of like once I say, oh dear me do, I love you, then. Now what do Pia send nipa ne to asem when and SS watch your order.
So you're trying to say do or na neglect you.
Oh yeah, they neglect me, and sometimes even the neglect is another trigger. Do you understand? Because I don't know about other people, but me growing up, I always had like a family that gave me love and attention.
Okay.
So I always look for that in my relationships. But Accra has said no relationship no. If you are looking for love and attention, you're not going to get that. The man feels.
So hold on. So are you going to look for love outside Accra or elsewhere?
Oh no. Like Namia Domain Fanny say. Right now, one say won't do who enough. And now who attracting for more.
They say there's self-love now.
Right now, no self-love, no abasu. So
okay. I
focus on people that also love and care for me.
All right. So my last one on the mental health issue. No?
Okay.
Now the other ones earlier, wow, kasano can be say a bar.
Yeah.
Relapse, no, unya.
Yeah.
Then you begin to talk about yourself and sometimes or childhood days now share stuff. But why is it that anytime you are relapse piano, it's like most of the things that you say, your content now, it is veered towards one particular part. Growing up, oh, me there. Na fufu pan na me dipa o na me dem yese anana bedu exams na me panic o ana me na fufu kra na me boom na me like but it's always like sex related and a bam more when relapse no eba.
Recently I'm a called therapy, and also like on the delay show. That was when I could actually realize that my first sexual encounter was a traumatic experience for me.
Why were you raped?
But I didn't. No, I wasn't raped. The first time I did something sexual, I was maybe like 4 or 5. And then
5-year-old.
That the time I did it, I didn't see anything wrong with it. But maybe 13, 14, school you start to say virginity. Then you realize that I lost my virginity like
way back.
And society makes you feel so bad when you're not a virgin. Like I don't know about other women, but I felt bad that I did not, when it comes to marriage, we are, as women, we are trained to think of marriage. And if you want a good marriage, you're supposed to be a virgin. And those things affect you psychologically.
Yeah.
It's something nobody talks about, but it affected me. Me can't women. Nobody say talk for yourself. So let me talk for myself. It affected me psychologically.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, virginity cry, that in Israel, like, how we are virgin and our bride price cost like the length of your hair and your virginity, like it's what increases your bride price. I don't even support the idea of bride price because I'm like, I didn't bear money young on also nebusia for and I me yetia bride price bride price and man. So it's like all these things are things, norms and rules set by society. But how is it affecting the individual people when they don't meet those expectations? So it's like my trauma was back then the sexual encounter. So it's like anytime I have a mental breakdown, everything goes to my subconscious. And your subconscious most of the time is things that have really triggered you or things that have really traumatized you. That is what you talk about. Obi ani ni die obi wo ho a the person
in the funny say that part na in fact say anko ye and until ma
so it has made me like almost all my life I've been in a lot of unhealthy relationships and I always made excuses for my partners. Or baby cry, I'm not able to point it out because at the end of the day it's like I want the relationship to work so bad. Inti say, baby cry, mean to me because it's like you're scared to lose the person at your expense.
But Ayana, is it that's at some point now who feels low self-esteem?
Yes, I have battled with low self-esteem for a very long time. Me realizes me too soon. Now I didn't even know say me too is something men are attracted to. So in school back at St. Paul's,
and can be sorry na
JSS no more see no more friend me Alabama. No more friend me Alabama. And
because of Otuntino.
Yeah, me not for in your boys. And I didn't know that they are calling me Alabama because it's attractive. Me they can say because Mimi Sano, I can change in front of my male friends, and I didn't even know that I was doing anything.
I've realized that unfair.
You understand? Yeah. And maybe because I'm
Epona no keep kuzi said na we
me science in so no cadavers near day to me who say nipa yen seshe where you honam keke. Sometimes I even say me will cramp me donate me body no dey research because I'm not share from kwa.
You said something based on around virginity. Mami Bisao, at this point, also what the 32 now. Yeah. So Anka Uguso a virgin Anka Ope.
No. That whole concept of being a virgin is just something to manipulate and control women. That's from my point of view.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because there's no pressure on men to be virgins. Do you understand? If it was like for both parties, fair enough. As it's not like it's not requirements for men. Why should it be a requirement for women?
Okay. All right. Earlier, what can be because I mean noting it down now. Maybe so. What touch on say sometimes we beat me IBB and people think say Ubina say Shedakoye we and you've been paid to do this now day.
Yeah.
So issue now, but a lot of time, like countless number of times. At the end of crown, sometimes we share that, and yet all the time now when you relapse, Biana. Okay, can when you mention names now. A bit more hormona. I am no more a victim of circumstance because particular person be now person Ubia shed that pill to just defame the person, no one shed that bob this there now their accounts are near there. And you have you ever been paid before to defame somebody? I want to quote me.
I have never been paid to defame somebody,
or maybe promise say I'll be giving this.
Paid to take back something I said about someone.
Yes. And
Yes.
And they paid you.
Yeah, they were trying to pay me, and then I don't know. Like, I don't know what image or impression I gave them that they felt that's me. I'll say chicken change is going to keep my mouth shut.
Okay, so it wasn't enough. That's kind of enough.
No, like one thing a lot of people don't know is
how much were they offering?
A fair. But what I would say is we sell our voices a lot. One thing as a human being that you have is your willpower and your voice. And be careful who you sell your voice to. A lot of us are following political parties blindly. We are following men of God blindly. We are following a lot of ideologies blindly. And we are not even sitting down and say, me, Abena Korkor, what do I stand for, or what are my values and principles?
Yeah.
And we are just following things blindly. But I don't blame a lot of people. It was a process for me to find my own voice. And I'm never going to sell my voice. If you support what I believe in, fair enough. But I'm not going to sell my voice to you.
Okay. All right. One may say while walking through the genesis of relapse in Adina, but Masati asenfophobia. People are of the view say the while count school now walking through school near Adina at the point in Legon. Something happened to you when you traveled to the state. Emma, because of that in Tikran, you were in prison near there. And people believe say maybe prison on our they did something bad to you. Say bia injection bia na ye ma bi enti na sa de na how adwinti wo mu na aba ne ade. Tell us what happened in the States and what situation that is saying.
Okay, so let me just, it's something that I've said when I was in my relapse already. So I was on Legon, level 200. I was a biological science student. I wanted to do medicine. And back then it was like you have to get a certain GPA, and I think I was almost at the GPA or something. Almost into mama gets you people should pay money fee paying, and I'm saying as intelligent as I am, no. Me betia fee paying because me phobia on my bond saying me on my medical school. So I'm going to pay rather and go to Ukraine. Now I'm going to study medicine. I actually got admission. I was supposed to go to Nigeria for a visa, and then life happens. There was financial issues at home, and then I'm somebody that I'm very independent. If me bisa obi na want to me mamia, you see the next minute I'm finding solution. And I had a friend that used to traffic drugs at that time. Me na me tune for some money, but it do critical no. I called him and said, "See, I'm here, Sikaku school."
Yeah.
And I was taking heroin to the US for $50,000. Say, in Trona no mucha mu said then you, but that's what I was told.
So you were told, say,
I'm going to get $50,000 if I take
that
this
substance
amount.
now they call.
Yes, was heroin.
A bit more $50,000 at that time.
Yes. And I was willing to do it to take care of myself at school and maybe take care of my family and all that. So after going through all that, I paused for a minute and I wonder what is the motivation behind it. Because if you've not been put in a tight corner, some people that go like, oh, this person is a criminal, this person is a prostitute, like life has not happened to you. That is why you are in your comfortable space saying, say, oh, I didn't know we die. I didn't know we scary. So I was arrested at JFK. I spent 18 months over there. And I don't think anything bad happened to me.
They didn't do anything to you?
No. That was even I actually...
But how sure are you? Say, because they're not say, not like limited to old situation here alone. But and Crawford almost daily in drugs, no?
Yeah.
Usually when you're sure prison, especially in the US, no?
Yeah.
Almost me almost and so you come back and you won't be your good self again. Now why till you're gone?
I have been through a lot, and yes, it will like most of the time no many relapse is around my birthday.
Wow.
And or like I know for most people that are born in January, Aquarius, we do your birthday, we will reflect on our life. Say, I set these goals for myself. Have I achieved them?
Yeah.
And there's so much pressure on let's say everybody to meet certain expectations. Oh yeah, Bema, we the 30 year old, as I say, when you can, someone worry, as I said, by say, idea, Bema be up a Benz, Bema be up a so Sika, Bema be up a so to me, then a girl called Dubai. Yet so pressure my home baby. So when it gets to my birthday, I'm like, I'm this age, I wanted to be this, that, and that at this age. So say, obinya me bibi crowd pa. I feel disappointed in myself sometimes because as much as maybe me who say many yedding mum, there are words that people say that gets to me. From my mother to maybe people in my church to people on social media, because there are times that my mother will call me and say that oye bibia obi ba betro Facebook as was I dey hu ni mama na papa na.
But why is your mom?
My mom is in Tema. My mom is in Tema. My dad is in my hometown. So you see, all these things subconsciously it gets to me. So me to why I need na buffer me team.
It's like you said, so mommy team from there. So issues be surrounding you near there. But as parents, I are normal feelings.
As for my parents and my sibling, I have a little brother. They are very supportive. It's sometimes very difficult for them because omu nipa.
Yeah.
But they are very, very supportive. That one day, I won't take it, away from them. This last one, my mother moved, or Betna maintain. The very first one, I had to be taken to a retreat center at Ekropon, Abo Fair. I don't know if you know that place. And my mother was leaving Ekropon to Tema every day for work. And if I've never said thank you to her, I take this platform to say, Mommy, thank you. Because sometimes she feels like that I don't regard her because they told me before I mean tea. But I'm also dealing with my own issues. A lot of the times, mothers have expectations for you. Mothers want their daughters to do everything they couldn't do. But me life, like me it's not Ghana kakra. Me we a big girls me call US. I went to Alma Heights Christian Academy. Do you understand? And everybody there was ambitious and all that. So I have my own goals. I have my own expectations.
Yeah.
What I think of as a family is different from what my mother would think of as a family. Because no baby only any different from where I lived.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Back to us. Now at this point, me per se day a number could be from, but it will be a song from you. Which song do you want me to play for you?
I love Shatawale and then I want Stubborn Academy.
Hey! Anyway, there, what could bring you on tune, Jane? Oh no! Who got some funny tea trauma? Shatawale cry or the better one. Hey, because you the baby man now there, baby. Hey, I want 05. We have not got a wow. What the baby is on your mama now? Yeah, friend from this year now. You nothing ya twat. And come on, some patrol goes out here. Adom 106.3 FM, Ghana's #1 radio station. Here, Abena Korkor and AD and come on. Now, come on more de I guswa Nansweja, Umuana, Yani Sika.
You hop everywhere, you be grass cutter. See your makeup, you be Karishika. I got you outside, I fair. And Ofiekwanso. With the man, Jerry Justice. Stubborn Academy. How much be your salary? Your girlfriend in my gallery. She in my gallery. Stubborn Academy. Yeah, be kumuji.
Abena Korkor try so better me as about Anfa. Asano de. Emi say all the summer cry still alive.
Oh, don't worry. Ode me be special classes.
Asante, yay! You know they go on well for me, girl, my birthday. Anyway, so we are back here, Twa and Komono Eso, and at 20 after 4. Yannis Scott Beck Kasaka Kra 20 after 4, and now they are around the world in 5 minutes. I bring Nafi. We are saying Atwa and Komono. So back again with Abena Korkor. Abena, see, the Encrofor Kawo Krumwanina. Aye, Osha negative stuff about Abena. And o submission no o can be say wo no eba be do birthdays ana. And I am mostly Sunday man. And ye bia no kasanso ka say wo no on shedanye Christo ni sana dia. But what take it time say bia wo be share spiritual aspect nso ahwe say bia na de enye physical nkwasa.
Oh yeah. Me ask me call hospital and say me gonna say me call retreat center na a presby sorry I am piebo near there because won't say African electronics for in Bibiano
sharp brutal
Bibiano yes Bibia and won't say maybe in the beginning no it could have not been spiritual but let me be realistic.
Okay.
Me was school, me university students, me die. And you didn't only sleep with your husbands, also ebe can on social media. Into your baby or feel so we gunini massy. Into your dobefa baby.
Okay.
And now bomb pie. And also you gunya message say or buy you odi me kunichi yeni say. So I know say there's some spiritual effects. Into me if I made Juno, na me bompire can home. Me ya country, me chima me chair come and what do you call it? Say breaking altars at my mother's house, father's house, and even I was standing for SRC presidency. Ghana politics no, and yet just a yinyan sani sikakeke. I'm out for the drew for a baby. So I say, yeah, Kobo football cry, ye drew call. Into Bibiano, share medical side, now we'll share spiritual side. So, into I've not left any stone unturned. And but when you're fighting any battle, it's going to be a challenge. You will lose, you win, you lose, you win. And you keep on going. You don't give up. There are times you break down and cry. There are times that you feel like giving up. There are times I felt like killing myself. But you know,
talking about killing yourself, has there been a point that one kasa no I say usro for the life you're living? Because it's like you stepped on so many toes. I don't know sometimes. Aren't you scared of your life?
Me ba radio, me ba station. Me wa dan for be or me say whenever I'm going somewhere, I can let her give me bodyguards. And I'm say me friend na me say when you pay bodyguards, I just say unim say we di boni bia. Protection
that you need protection.
Genuinely, I have me mbo mi chimu pose me pese me say nipa way and I say me say nipa way. And na me man ka say me nye Christo new. Me say like I'm not so religious. So what I say. Into one thing is say obi wo ho or all the protection in the world. Into ni mrea so so all I usually do is just go on my knees and pray to God for protection.
Okay.
Because I can have 10 bodyguards, and if it's my time, the bullets will miss everybody and come to me.
Straight. But of all those people now, and Namosunti, like I say, when you get the opportunity to apologize to them, would you do that? And now you think, say, whatever it is that happened, they deserve it in a mere banza.
One say in pain, let me just take it back to like a regular scenario in an African home. Say, abofraye pain bibia, and I will be a ferry ni wufia. They never allow pain to accept his mistake.
Okay.
Most of the time, abofrane cry like. I'm not saying say abofrani bibiu. I've never been raped by any of these men, but there was something that in the whole scenario, I got hurt. Into they never feel so my bibi wrong. Do you understand? And for a very long time, when I get angry, I don't allow myself to be angry.
Okay.
So now I'm allowing myself to be angry, and and I must not apologize for it because I feel angry. Into me feel say me buefua. Let's have a dialogue. Do you know what do you call it when this issue about my life has been threatened by Samuel Oku's boys, and then eventually he reported it to the CID, petition at the CID that he hasn't said anything like that, so he wants to clear his name. And I got that information from Kojo Youngson. So we were all at the CID together. And then we resolved this amicably because I told the truth. I got the information from Kojo and he was like, he was just saying it out of concern. Whether he was saying it
so
out
it
of...
means somebody didn't do anything of that sort, but it was just to caution you.
To caution me that it is possible that... It is possible that, you know, I say, Mimiti what you say. Ebi wo hwa me yo bibia in conform domino. They stand up and fight for me even when I've not asked them to.
Okay.
So just as if I go to the deletion I talk about these sensitive issues, people that love and support Sammy can do something to me.
But before that issue ni be ba up no. Now one kasa wadwe ho pen say me sitting here, sometimes issues be to me, but if you are me producers and they want me to talk about them near day, and sometimes me catch them say, look, it's not about the person I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you see, the people who are following ABS
yeah.
Baby are doing it.
Yeah.
It's one way you
yeah.
So just let it go.
But
it's not one dream, I do it as I know.
Sometimes most of the time, you be say me person me say obedient. By a bibia a shame me swa, and my mean to me that I cannot function because I have unsettled traumatic issues. I even went to therapy. It was just me and the therapist, but I was scared to even mention some names. And then the therapist was like you feel trapped. Mention the name and feel free.
Yeah.
You see. And yes, me say obedient. I just have to nipa where I am a bonnie. Just say it and feel free. Assembly show also. There are a lot of people that look okay, but in some show
deep down they are not okay.
And these things are eating them up slowly. We have something called body dysmorphic disorder. You can have a mental health problem and it will transfer into it will look like a pain. So there are people at Omoko Hospital, almost say they have spinal pain. Dr. Bechishema, it's because you have some unresolved mental health issues.
Okay.
You will be having some headache, migraine. And you say, oh, and I say, no. You just have to have a conversation be our SSO no mami have only have and now ukuna fa we chini obi akowo because of say maybe a sorry paying now. You don't want people to say so sorry paying they will divorce anything. Now assembly show then you're having chronic migraine. Obi or we develop a kidney problem, but the person eats well. It's because of an unresolved mental health issue. And all these times I've been putting, oh, this person is a political figure, this person is a married man, this person is somebody's father. So even when I have to have a me can't be betrayal, and I say me drew baby ni ebisa man say me can, I put them first, putting myself second, putting my health at risk. Say, oh, Nipa no will not die for me, but I'm putting myself in a dying position for the person.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to look at the kind of MMA Abena Korkor epewom and answer of farm and why that's na aya omwa na be pen Abena Korkor ana Abena Korkor na de ne ho kwahihye omo ana onwa akofaya ana say sansemi na ebeka but Sir Scott is here ya for time ni kakra but don't worry Sir Scott and then shut down kon say wa bebe yeah into the my until akwaba say and no into the oh Sir Scott say we born it na ya wie na ya to aso nti why you need them den e ko ada nti no he nti no just that me person mesi wa bebre say
unse wa
nti okay and say wa yeah say yeah eti yen wa come on for na fi na
okay
yeah
match
at for Jones
we dey quite strange but Charlie will move
yeah
Bradery
yes
yan fast than farmer Ginny food
okay
one more see Ginny mayonnaise Ginny sunflower cooking oil no Ginny rice and Ginny sardine everything is going on well
yeah
and anything for when it chire on my say my catch was a number no a promo code what the mom now says Scott and I say men frame one on better so at the amount and it is 0540 108 531 or frame one more omuma ifie no ayede amount.
Okay.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, tell me something.
We cried the masia lucky intino. Abena wa he de me kana me bua kra na ono abeka si obra we de no kra. Yeah, fantastic. Did you know say no girl cheats better than those living with their grandmothers? Did you know? Did you know? It's a research, not an argument.
Okay, then I will not argue.
Yes. Don't argue with me.
Okay.
Did you know, say, as a man, when you start waking up in the morning, Nasa won't feel any erection. You have to start writing your will. Then I make a check.
Nasa at the end of the day, I would be only panicas at you are still working.
Something Mama costs a lot of psychological pain to me.
Tell him.
Being a man is more than having an erect penis.
You see that?
Yes.
That makes you a man.
No. That's not the only thing.
That's
not the only thing.
Start writing your what's that? What's wrong with it? Doesn't mean it's a
okay, you, Marty.
What?
Brother,
the kind of strength men have, when in fact they are tearing condom, sa strength woman na say woman they push African forward.
I
think say be boy.
And now second the
way you be mo kwa woman tear. Says someone they normally pushing
Africa. I see.
When my stadium was for the past 9 days in it. It's an Ukraine, Russia, and talking.
Yeah.
Maintain say Obiara ewu from COVID-19 before.
I say,
you know, I've not thought of
yeah, I say, now you're near to COVID. So
COVID-19. Russia and Ukraine talk with people.
Yeah.
Number of cases are rising to say
new cases are coming in here.
And me dream one and tell I'll keep quiet like that.
All right.
Bradley, even if marriage is free,
okay,
some guys will not get married. They just love jumping from Alima to Fatima. I'm telling you. They just love that.
Because of that.
No.
Okay.
Breakup is for small girls. Real women pause the relationship. When the guy is back to his senses, they continue.
Okay. Okay.
Medoko Nigeria. Wouldn't say Nigeria for more Ukraine. Nigeria for
oh, okay.
Okay. Now Nigeria when I say Sergeant TV, Abonwani colleague two, Omoyemians and Wabom two. Now Adia Yemi one is almost in Pan or mental problem.
Oh, okay.
So on any year in Yan Tokwa, no need Nigerian in Yan Tokwana, and or the bed out of anger, and or the bony colleagues into.
Wow.
Imagine this. Now, we know as a Bisa say, now would have been to the stance of Utu to a bomb.
Some more.
Intimacy and Nipanos or much not to. Almost almost fun and cocoa to come over the Nazim. Because I put no headquarters and I said, yeah, one more man Ademusa.
Okay.
Roger me the Bessia.
All right.
Nancy and Amekona will tell you something. If there is any major skill ladies should learn when they are about to get married, it is when to talk, how to talk, and when not to talk.
Okay.
Very true. I support that.
These are the three things.
Okay.
What's the Abena?
We the Abena also supporting to me.
I say
that it mean we the mean yeah.
Research am the ben namu
we there. I mean Abena your band you know as we there.
And no maturity.
And today.
She left you. Now call you know. We on concoction pana wasane obi a waware na concoction. And our friend now be saying never ne saying or say it is better to be a substitute at Bayern Munich than to be a starter at Arsenal. Well,
That's not for that as well. Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Say _Scott_official.
All right.
Follow me there.
Okay.
French in Becca just say Javel
Capel.
Then just said the idea to
Yeah, that's it. So that was Scott. They are around the world in 5 minutes in a break. Abena Korkor. Abena, before I ever kono, me can send be minumi and sebi. And I want us to talk about those ones. First of all, why is it that a member what did you no? Most of them say omunye married men those in the media or those in politics nowadays, those category of men are the penna attraction na saying ana only microphone so but there obi any moment
that is what I'm saying, that it's the media that focuses on what they feel will give them mileage. Do you understand? They feel that is what will give them mileage, so that is what they will focus on. But I talk about all my. It's
Exes.
like when you have a manic episode, we call something racing thoughts. So it makes you a lot of things pop in your head, and then you talk about it like continuously. And if when you search the internet, if you people really want to do a media work on me, when you search the internet, you will see all the posts that I posted, because the bloggers keep on sharing, and you see that there are other names aside these politicians and musicians, but you will pick on what will give you mileage. Do you understand? And I don't know.
So once the person is popular and is on the kind of so then the spotlight will be on those
Ghana,
people.
It's more of like we dwell on people's negative stories more. Do you understand?
Sure.
We dwell on people's I have done so many good things. I don't know, like the good thing, just a good thing and just a way to your blogger car and answer media house can.
Okay, so we will give you this platform and then trumpet on some of the good things that you've done. But still, let's finish with this. If you say we na fi abeno so no. Enti emema na oni omo akwa out no. Omo nyina na aya shia wa bontin like the usual thing, like obema be hu oba and Charlie this girl, Charlie we dey make her go for it na oba be pel, Charlie young lady there your friend say be say no ma be pel na won so apene so ana say ebetimi see, I mean mu be shia baby and maybe a drink or two be near the then one of thing be say one night stand be send it here almost share that baby produce to you properly.
It's different like Obi Ohwa. I remember one of my favorite people, Ms. Omoba Cape Coast for a fashion or something, and he came with his friends into campus there. One say guys batawa fashion, so that's the time we have fun. Do you understand? They said chill with the big boys. The big boys are in. So there were 3 guys, and I miss you. Me friend enough for Fuaba. And I made me hunya me pe womu, because like at that time I was.
Does that one make you choice that?
I was obsessed with TikTok guys, dark TikTok guys, and I'm see we na me pay, but me call family enough for Fuaba. The other 2.
Now I go to him say TikTok guys no count as your dark TikTok guy. Me miss our category. We know yes. Me TikTok. Me.
Oh, but I don't do looks anymore. So I me pe obi oso nyame ne nyo wanyansa.
Okay.
Because TikTok for sometimes like women feel TikTok guys who have sebi big machines, big long machines. They can really use them well. But you'll be surprised. I don't want to body shame or whatever, but you'll be surprised that you will really put someone on a pedestal, but
do you
understand? You understand? Yeah. And so it's like, I'll just say looks are deceptive, and sometimes if you really wanted to go into something, if you really want to go into a lasting relationship, like be patient with yourself, be patient with the other person. you go through ups and downs. But if you are really meant to be together, you make mistakes. And when you are matured adults, you will sit down and have a very sensible conversation about why Abena, like, because like let's say I have a good friend in my life, somebody that like I'm sort of sexually active with. When he met me, I was sleeping around like with almost 10 guys.
Ish.
And he really wanted to be with me or to keep me as a friend. He has stayed with me that it's just him in my life. Do you understand? Oh, Gusuo.
Do you sleep with him?
Oh, when need be, I do. When need be.
And that's why your boyfriend.
Oh, I don't do labels.
Oh, okay.
I don't do labels. I don't do labels. Labels won't say, yeah, the label ada me baby. Inti and me labels.
So in this situation, if or be or not so echo falling for before and then finally settles with that person and leave it. Don't you think they're also
but it means I'm just not supposed to be his wife. Do you understand? In time in pain bebre no ye queen whom bebre say I want to be with this person so bad. You have to be with somebody that also wants you that bad. So on pair was saying you're open and now what's the point?
Okay. You be fisa area. But Abena, do you know the number of men you've gone out with?
When I sit down and count, I've done over 100.
What say?
I've done over 100.
You've slept with over 100 men?
Yeah.
At age 32?
Yeah.
Ish. And
it's not something that Bema any or by 1,000 ada is not shameful, so it shouldn't be shameful for me. Whoa. It was me. Like now me when me wo vision. I want to get married. I want to be in love.
And do you still want to get married? And there was a lot
of try and error. Me I'm not going to meet him. I won't let a certain man break my heart, and I will give my power to love to him. That a man might pain to me no.
But you still want to get married?
Yeah, I still want to get married and have kids. If I'm supposed to be married and have kids, I want to say there's God's will and there's what you also want.
You mentioned say you don't have any child. So after sleeping with 100 and over men,
and get
so pregnant. Or you've done abortions.
No. In my baby, no. Who me mind you young for and I say, will be my biosika. As I said, me ye fast na men wo. Bema won't pay me now won't boom me. I will never have a child with you. Never.
So you've not done any abortion, Bia?
I've had an abortion once. I was like not me friends with benefits. And after the same by and the guy was like, you know, the deal was we're not gonna, have a relationship. And I bear my own peme bano. I'm not going to force it on him. So I had an abortion at that time.
Wow. Okay, so now let me ask you a final question in this area. And if you share the good side in here. So with all these names, they've been now, and there's one thing about Emema.
Yeah.
When you are dating a guy and I say, who say guy we know what that pay cry now guy now. Sometimes they feel some way.
It's their ego.
It's
their ego.
Yes, and it's real. Yeah. And with this in mind, now with all these men and your business back company Abia Obama Kokra that will finally want to marry you, can't deny with a one So it is a no credit. Don't you think that we bet me prevent it? A possible husband for you, from not marrying you.
He sees beyond that. He's not that shallow. Do you understand? That is a shallow way of thinking. It's a shallow way of thinking. It's like there are females that have been abused all their life by men.
Yeah.
So just because they have been abused means they don't deserve love and care. Is that what you're saying?
Whoa.
Do you understand? I am not I'm not looking for the traditional Ghanaian man, because the traditional Ghanaian man has so much ego, will not educate themselves, limit themselves to societal norms that is retrogressing us. Africa, we want the people from the diaspora to come, but we are not ready for change. We are not ready for change. Like, if a woman is rising, if a woman is speaking up, men feel intimidated. Why?
Abena, now let's look at the other side. There are lots of people go through one thing or the other, and based on that situation on the community, to me, ambassadors was a particular area, and then they use their experience to sort of caution people and offer advice. Said being caused similar situation. And you be with all these things that you've been through, any experience in what are you doing? The girl child be a teenager be a fena osi so, and they look up to people like you near they obetimi pick one or two be from. Oh, they said the bear or chinebino, a bit me ama wagina ye na onko situation be at the same.
Okay, so first of all, I have like a mental health support group, and I've done so many things. I started radio and TV advocacy. I've been on, Joy Prime, Adom. Every time is World Bipolar Day is going to be 30th March. So I'll be going on radio stations to talk about bipolar. I've been part of the WHO research on how to upgrade the psychiatric hospitals in Ghana. So we went to almost all the psychiatric and psychological units in Ghana. I was part of that. Quality Rights Ghana. It's something that the Mental Health Authority has been promoting a lot, because a lot of people that have mental health issues, their rights are infringed upon it. Obi was to say, when I was working with TV3, because we don't have functional laws in Ghana, they saw I did something on social media that they didn't like. They just woke up one day, they didn't give me any notice, and then they just ended my contract or whatever it is. That alone is an emotional trigger for me. But what law, I said, like, obi korobi obi fear. Ubetimi de nako you can say court and I say BB. But Ghana has the mental health laws and they don't work. So when I lost my job at TV3, I didn't even know where to go. I didn't even know where to go. It's the same thing as when I was in UCC. I'm a first class student. I was getting 3.7, 3.5. When I had a mental health relapse, my GPA went as low as 1.5. There was nowhere for me to go to say, please allow me to rewrite my exams. And there are lots of students going through this. Right now, I want to go and do global mental health in King's College. Obi Beka senti o abna yepese do law school pese obeko. Law is not my passion. I want to do global mental health, because the pains I went through, I don't want someone to go through the same thing. When I checked the cutoff points for that, it's 3 point something. But because I had a bipolar episode, I graduated with a second class lower. What system in Ghana will allow me to rectify that? Do you understand? So the quality rights is being brought so that all these little things, there are mental health patients that are abused in the hospitals. Me a mental health advocate, but see, relapse. I'm scared to go to the hospital, because I've been to the hospital before. I've been forcibly injected. Ebedu time because my injections because now my eyes say in better. Me mama need to treat me say. Me mama need feed me. Me to me da. Me am jina say mano dindin. Na jare kwa me to me jare me home.
Whoa.
Do you understand? So the quality rights was coming
based on the injection they gave you.
Yeah, based on the injection they gave me, because Ghana no ebi wo hwa indrona ye use krampo no outdated drugs. The whole health budgets, mental health budgets are is less than 1%. So the Mental Health Authority, a lot of CSOs, a lot of NGOs, they are advocating for the rights of mental health patients, but mental health in Ghana who say a discover brains, and we haven't given it much attention. Globally, like even Prince Harry and then the brother and then Meghan, they are championing mental health. Even those people are championing mental health. Young Ghana who say discover brain, COVID na sebe discover brain. Russia issue where let me say discover brains. That is what we are focusing on. Do you understand? Until Sebe. I hope he doesn't go through maybe all the verbal abuse until he will have a mental breakdown. I say call across psychiatric hospital and I say BB no drew no who state of the place no. I shall not answer because so let's refurbish this place.
Okay.
Because that's what happens until say someone in power will be negatively affected. Nothing will be done about it. When I was
the importance of it,
we will not see the importance of it. Yes,
sure.
Do you understand? That's why I say a lot of people that say that, oh, I'm just seeking attention. You just wait until it is done to your sister, your mother, or your daughter. That is when you will feel my pain. That is when Obehu say, oh, Abena Korkor enye ntro no twa enye attention no seeki. O dey me attention kwa na me seek enye hwe. Mo dey say whatever you want to say. But if I'm able to go to bed when I'm alone with myself and I know that what I did was not for attention, I'm okay. Call me names. Even Jesus Christ, the almost friend Edim Boni Bebre. How much more sebe me? I won't even say me I'm a nobody.
Okay. Now, there's this video that I saw. I will say, your phone.
Yeah.
And investigating something on the phone that you don't understand. Say, why are they now? You say, your phone. Phone investigating
cybercrime units of the CID. Cybercrime departments of the CID.
And when did this happen?
Okay, so I was there. Many Samuel Kuni Kojo Youngson issue, I was called almost the petition call, so into my second meeting with Hono Musinti they as a cybercrime unit, they are always searching the internet space for negative things. I sell sex toys, and then I get a lot of DMs saying, oh, my boyfriend or my husband is cheating on me because I don't give him maybe good BJs. With my me kase me experts, but
no way expert have now.
Me kase me experts, but
100 minimum. 100 there.
Kakra minimum no. Na me dey tre amountful.
Yeah.
And there's me ba emi hu akuma mama zimbi. Akuma mama zimbi tre sex positions.
Yeah.
There's duvet. There's a lot of sex programs. And me followers say be what you were say be what say. So I don't really limit myself time and me posting Yoma. And my page is 18 years and above. There's an age limit. So I was teaching people how to suck dick with a dildo. And almost say it is posting of obscene material. I didn't know. Almost say criminal offenses accident. I didn't know. So and I was educated. But my name na me dey and I've admitted to my crime. So what do you need my phone for again? What evidence
so has the phone been given
for?
Back to you?
No, it hasn't been given back to me. Almost say almost that's your investigation.
Till now,
almost your investigation is maybe close to a month. Almost your investigation.
Wow.
Yeah. So some of my I asaki me if you made you memo. I don't have a source of income. Na me business which I use on social media. But
that business, how is it doing? Sex toys now.
Oh, you see, I live within my means. And me bus is here crampon. I didn't take an Uber. I took a trotro. I got to a point and I took an Okada. I live within my means.
Okada so?
I am a snow Okada so. Me share my helmets. No man no Okada so. That's why I'm wearing shorts. Obibe who know I can say, but that's why I'm wearing shorts because I can't deal with traffic. So until I'm even enjoying working from home.
Okay.
But I can't deal with traffic. So I sit in the trotro, put on my music, and then I just sleep till I get where I'll get to. Then I continue. I'm living within my means.
But still business because after
business, I'm selling my sex toys, but I don't have access to my clothing page. Because me setting in such a way, say, without that phone, you can't log in. Into other pages, I had to go and look for some IT aspects for me to get access to my pages.
Okay, so now tell me about this WhatsApp group thing that you do. Minim say no so can. So advocacy near now person or I don't know.
Okay, so I have
how do you do it?
I have a free platform for mental health. But I realize the topics that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Obibeka so Abena Korkor dey was say, but I'm trained on reproductive biology. So if I'm talking about sex or sexual health stuff, that is what I studied in school. I'm sure called journalism school. It's now a journalist. Means reproductive. I was a TA for reproductive health. So I've been obsessed by sexual things, and I'm not ashamed of it. And when I talk about those things, now man for reporting me almost see in Kola or Instagram near there. So the WhatsApp page is for me to freely talk about things I'm okay with. Into one pa na ma block you. So it's not like I just want to create a safe platform for myself to do the things I'm passionate about. Yeah, so that's what the WhatsApp group is for.
I don't know how do you get people to join and in a session?
So I advertise and it's 200 cedis to join.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when you pay for the 200 cedis, then you join. I have like, and surprisingly, so now I have an accountant, I have a quantity surveyor, I have a nurse, I have also a behavioral science nurse. Then you know, once I brought for no more tinyo maybe I say Ghana maybe I wait to acquire bridge, you know, tinyo maybe I say. So when I said because we have an app, masterclass, experts in movie, music, maybe cooking and whatever, they talk about the experiences and people pay to watch that. But Ghana, we are so many years behind technology and what is going on in the world. Do you understand? I did a class where, you know, when I was dating these men, but bipolar 2 comes with a unnecessary spending or a risky lifestyle. I can get maybe 20,000, 10,000, and I can spend it within a day.
Okay, so now what kind of idea?
Yeah,
that issue of 5,000 doggy idea.
50,000.
50,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about saying what deal was that? And who gave you 50,000 for doggy and now squander is coming within some few hours?
It happens. No,
I'm interested in who gave you that money.
So I say, a lot of people with bipolar will speak up. And then they will know that the things that I talk about, it is not something that I've made up. There was one time and I made a consultation. I wasn't supposed to hear the story, but Mami be on a new life savings because of a manic episode. No, one must walk or check charity. It's not charity in the crampono. A scam page. So there are people going through things. But Ghana has said
it won't see Ghana 50,000 and then also the chair now.
Those times na me to wig meant to me at wig back of 5,000. I have Louis Vuitton shoes in almost every color. 50,000 person wasting in it. Now 50,000 Papa Benny with me at all. No, let's be like 50,000 can do a lot for. It can pay maybe the school fees about 20 students or 15 students. But you play man, 50,000 is nothing.
Yeah.
Fraud boys spend 200,000 or something at night at nightclubs.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
But your greatest fear in life,
my greatest fear in life is not to live like to be my full self. To me, if I say tomatoes, when you say tomatoes, yeah, the year jollof. I want that we be or producing honey.
Sure.
Abena Korkor abominable. What was I? Why was I created or born?
And have you discovered that so far?
I'm discovering every day. So right now, I feel my purpose is to focus on mental health advocacy and then sexual health advocacy. So I'm doing it to my best. There are lots of challenges because of the society I find myself in, a woman is not supposed to boldly talk about her sexual life and experiences. But I don't see myself as staying in Ghana forever. I see myself as a global citizen. I won't wait till I'm outside of Ghana, or I won't wait till Ghana accepts some things before I'll do things that I have to do. There will be to say sebi I'm sucking the dildo near say it's a crime. Makoye near say me na maba. And when I get the opportunity and I go to US or Canada, I'm already prepared for whatever I want to do. I won't wait. Me in China, na me in Tukwaya and some my be no. I'm buying the books. I'm doing the courses I need to do. Oh, me worry brony are fine. Me nyanka me worry Ghana ni a ono na dream we be.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because enya me nkwana me sua de. I think differently because of the books and exposure I've gotten. Definitely there's a Ghanaian man somewhere with that education and exposure.
All right. So your account of greatest fear. Now let's talk about your greatest regret.
I don't do regrets.
In your life, you've not regretted anything.
One person that I really look up to is Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, okay.
And even as a Christian, the Bible says all things will work together for your good.
Yeah.
So if all things will work together for your good, why are you regretting something? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like someone like Mary Magdalene, they said she was a prostitute. And she didn't think that prostitutes like her, no. The Savior will find favor. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's like, Nyanyako pon ye man, no, ni wawa, and it's no be evangelist. Into whatever has gone wrong in your life, no, it all sums up to if you don't go low for Nyakopon ama we mfiwa, unhu Nyakopon na dom ni ne onyam.
Preach on.
So I don't have regrets in my life.
But so what excites you in life, and what do you do for fun when you are bored?
Okay, so I'm somebody that loves nature. That's why you always see me at the beach. And I love to play. I love to play in the sand. I love to dance.
Because last weekend, Cape Coast, and
I just love to be with, like, real people. Like a lot of Rasta men are real. Cannabis here, but say legalize it. I won't say, ore kakra now, kakra. Why do you move be now to me dream?
Towase, but you didn't take a break. At this point, let me ask you, do you smoke?
Yeah, like yeah, I smoke. I'll be a hypocrite.
No, but let me put it this way. I've seen you smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes. But cigarettes. But aside that, do you smoke other stuff?
Yeah, I smoke other stuff, which sometimes they tell me that. No, I've not done heroin before. No.
So which one and which one? Be specific. Which ones are?
Okay, so to be specific, I've popped pills before. I've smoked marijuana before. I've eaten edibles before. Sometimes yes, so ni na she na hu ne ye ma. It's as a scientist, not me research.
So Abena, where do you see yourself, say, in the next 5 minutes?
I see myself.
No, minutes. 5 years. I mean 5 years.
5
minutes.
Years. I see myself almost getting to where Oprah and Kanye West have gotten to.
Hey.
Yes.
Gay.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Easy.
Easy.
At all. Easy at all.
I'm ambitious.
But Abena, ubetimi as otiya akra say currently.
Yeah.
You are living a free life. Only be any issue like okay. Only be any problem.
Oh, problems. Yeah, me sure say maybe interview we cry no. Obi be frame me didi matem. As for problems, you can't satisfy anybody. Yes, if you want everybody, keep everybody smiling, sell ice cream. Do you understand?
But do you think say Ghana for Ntiwase in a way sometimes
and yeah, me person me dream like everybody and their own philosophy, everybody and their own upbringing. Like to say light bulb says it's yeah.
Obi
oye teacher beka se munye ni say, obi oye engineer beka se munye ni say, obi or electrician because of me say everybody and their philosophy, everybody and their exposure. So don't expect everybody to agree with you. Yeah, if you have that understanding in life, at first, so now me feel say, oh, as I say, when I don't care, I really don't care. It's like I can voice my opinion. If you agree, fair enough. If you don't agree, I still move on. There are so many schools of thoughts. Like I can't force you to conform to mine. No.
There are some who are of the view say, Anka, looking at your situation, who stay off social media and not putting your stuff out there near Adena, like it could be of help. Did you side with those people no more against Adena?
You see, social media is not the solution or the problem. That is what people have to understand.
Yeah.
Whether I'm on social media or not, you think that the people that have so-called perfect lives, do you think they don't have issues? They have issues.
They do.
Do you understand? People divert their problems to their work. Open a radio station and opatututu. Like they were all kasano. Only the issue will feel man can't read on the Babegu radio station. So just because we politicians want some needs, who behave say who need problem.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
A lot of radio, like bipolar comes with you loving attention, you being opinionated, you being very aggressive. A lot of celebrities have bipolar disorder.
Whoa.
Or they have mental issues because dealing with everybody, like everybody has an opinion about your life. And that's will be your sorry pain. I know, like people that are leaders, teachers, you have to be so perfect. And Ghana has say, say, oh yeah, public figure, and I say, oh yeah, paying, oh yeah, sorry paying, and I said, then it's like you're supposed to be perfect. No, first of all, the person is a human being before any other profession or title.
Yeah.
If who said that person can sin, there has to be some room for therapy and reformation. Na nipa na sisana wa ba in America no obi betimi aye arm robber o to me ko 7 a time na wa be judge na wa be doctor. But Ghana laws, once you've been a convict, there's some things you cannot be.
Yeah.
Even Ghana, if you have a mental health problem, you cannot be a president or a minister of parliament. Say you have to be of sound mind. The way our politicians are behaving, do they have sound mind?
Hey,
no, like look at the way they behave in parliament. Do they have sound mind?
Hey,
you understand? Me, you're medically diagnosing me, and I accept that I live with bipolar disorder. But send you be shim ballot box, obi asu, send you be mokasano. Do they have sound mind? Do you understand? People working, People working tini like by virtue say ye ni mo bia seminti no Mrs. Sesi an yebe ombe elected leaders yen search am for full mo internet search history.
Yeah.
Because obi wo ho the kind of porn na ohwe no and e che ne real personality.
Hey.
Obi wo ho ye bema or friend who so ye straight man but she gay porn nko a. Do you understand? Deep down inside.
How do you know this?
Oh, now me research. Me call Pornhub. Me type BB. Me share the highest searched.
Yeah.
Hey, people have weird fantasies. But ni now one
phone so I'm not koko de nkwana
and I don't care. Do you understand? And now show be Netflix movies are nipa ne share. And now books or share. That is the person's mental makeup. So we have a lot of criminals that we've put in supposed godly positions. And no more deal.
Yeah, now can't say obi betimi a criminal, obi betimi a 7 a time we obeba. That person can just go and become a lawyer, become a judge. Then also say after all said and done, Abena Korkor home, she's this, she's that, done this, done that. Maybe someday you could become this or that.
Me, from the very beginning, I've never really, like, before everything, I wanted to be a gynecologist. Sometimes, like, when I read about Mandela, the way he did his things, and I was like, I aspired to be like, a freedom fighter or like, somebody in leadership. But going through life, and I realized that you don't have to have a position. ansa na obeye ni esi we ni so ansa waye a lot of people omo per say ye omo president MP ansa omo beye bibia mo community ta omaye
which shouldn't be the case.
Which shouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
I don't even understand why ubo obi na ya ni MP. No, see, oh, may we am a community, may we am a community. Adia wo pesa wo ye pa no. Unche my mao mandate na san waye. You see, Ufia, you have books about that project. You sure phone, so you've been searching about that project. You sure on Netflix, so you've been searching about that. Me, when you go to my YouTube, mental health and sexual health, tech talks, I just listen to sexual innovations. My Netflix, I watch sexual innovations, mental innovations. So every time, no, my conversation, my dialogue is about that.
But Abene, said the okay. And I agree with my team this year. Now, say, and I was searching for near related to a particular certain category. Now, in trying to reshape your mind or undo the things that you've done in the past, near I don't know. I don't know also on channel non kobe before. Nanka, let's say on the mental health issues, fine, do more research on that. But those that has got to do with sexuality, those sexual
sexuality is never bad. First of all, a lot of girls have gotten themselves into problems because they never had any proper sexual education. If a 5-year-old child knows that this is my vagina, this is my breasts, there might be someone because this is sexual abuse, and they'll run quickly and tell their mother, say, "Mommy, this person touched my vagina." But somebody is 15 years, she doesn't even know where her vagina is. Do you understand? A lot of people can't satisfy their women because they don't even know the anatomy of a female reproductive system. Only baby a clitoris wall, only baby a vulva, only baby a G-spot. It don't me satisfying. Do you understand? To me satisfying Baby
Anna, go school I agree.
Agree krano. Me agree. Na me mama say agree teacher.
Miss me agree. It's not there no here. I did agree.
Animals reproductive system and mammals we are mammals.
Yeah.
So who cry I have a little puppy. When she's on heat, she'll come on my hand and she'll be humping on it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That is why sometimes they say that women are bitches.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Women have a very high sexual drive, but society makes us shut up about it.
Yeah.
We act like we don't like sex. And what even when it comes to how vibrators were invented. I think in Britain or some as a housewives, not even my stressed out.
Yeah.
Then into doctor be or so body ni mwa na fedio kodru clitoris. No say clitoris so the pressure so na woman no jacking bia. The woman will squirt and then she'll be relieved.
Yeah.
I fedio bo na obia oba ni buefu why stressed out but no glow okofia we ko cleaning feeling now oni ni kunu nkumbiom. Inti omo yesa na omo to me omo fansan ye biom no and omo invent vibrator.
Yeah.
So a lot of women are not sexually satisfied. And inti na dey bi oni ni kunu kun. And inti na dey bia no you can say why you depressed. A lot of older women ube na yesi o mami we oyanyen and I say o de nyome sum ni dem and I say bibi. It's just because of lack of orgasms. And until now why depressed no. Do you understand? But ye ma orgasm ye hu say orgasm ye bone. Ye ma say sex ye bone. So we won't get the benefits of the sex.
Abena the sexy there. Asala na hoka na asemi be see me in America. Me bag girl na usano ena ne vijay ne ma me ka say kakai di oya na afide one day bi na makodware aba na afide am be see mu a Gary Ababi Genua or some town. Daddy, let me see your kakai.
You see,
I'm saying, hey, come. Now I'm say, this one, you don't have to see it. Don't let anybody see yours, and don't go see.
How many young girls have been told this? How many young girls? Because there was a time, but I'm saying one person yes, sex education or primary schools. There was a whole debate on it that it's a LGBT propaganda or whatever it is. But there are a lot of children that are being abused because they don't know this basic education. A collage show the child the way.
Yeah.
And Ghana has saying ye sheni paso. Yet will be I just say you have to go by it. No. Whatever you are taught in school, at church, at home is supposed to guide you so that you make your own decisions because every human being has unique personalities.
Yeah.
Obi aye won in January, ni suba intisi obi aye won in September. Obi aye won in Juada, ni suba intisi obi aye won in Kwesiada.
Sure.
Obi aye won in Wakra, ni suba intisi obi aye won in Kumasi. We are not ready to accept these differences that people are different and I say nkola too obi o ha na ema first born ni pressure bebre and then I want to say big brother onya o de wa born and I say then no obi ani ne talent obi ani baby a obey useful at
Abena mamenda was for one thing I like the way our conversation akono na I say yes, stepping on toes be bring me. I've always maintained say ade bi aye bi no someday you will account for the
I believe in the principle of karma so much.
And what we are doing is an opportunity. And I've always said say there are countless number of people out there like a million times those people when they get the opportunity they can do better than what I do on this show. But just that they've not gotten the opportunity and I have gotten it.
Very true.
Until then I'm here with this platform I'm away to impact positively on generation. Until I not impair negativities that much. So like Abena Korkor
sometimes
I didn't want to go that way. And
you need
thankfully,
a balance. You need a balance. No, sometimes obi a bonia is a
because the reason why I'm saying this,
you need a balance.
When I posted that flyer that we're going to have this conversation, the course that I had there from Kofu different and Jerry that girl be careful no Kofu trouble be ama wo obo some when you and Jerry and I'm like I mean cool I mean come on can be no on there that girl she can go up obetimi aka kan say one shot do kwa to asemu okwa konya ama oni obi anya issue a whole lot as a Ghana for true Abena
me dream is hey,
Ghana was
hey, say, Obi awani master o, me de wa me so me mami eni.
Obi gra who me no picture keke kra. Hey Jerry, hey you be next on her list o. And no until Obi no be a picture keke no so. Hey no Jerry, me associate two women. I'm like at the end of the day she's human. So why?
Yeah.
I said Ghana full show Abena.
Me fast and shemiti, I won't be able to do a lot of things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nyamete ase. Bibia be fine. And I just pray and hope say the audience you so that you want to achieve no.
Yeah.
Nyame mboa.
Yeah.
Na itimi edru say be ya at least the also person we here now also the boa generation what me aye the aboa because o kan bibi na no crepa say at the end of everything what you were born to do went to me and yes and then you leave
sometimes
a hard dream
society is like everybody feels to be successful that will be Twitter post be it's like Ghana auto Benz now movie cause na cantonments Labonia that's when you feel you've made it in life. No, there's some people you just have to stay in your hometown and improve your hometown, and that is like that is what you were meant to do. And you'll be an SSO bar crab it's not East Legon and I say cantonments no auto Benz. No, that is why our cry is choked. Because everybody feels that the gold is here. Whilst there's so much if you had stayed in your village, you could have been so useful.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the quest of improving everything, we destroy a lot of things.
Sure.
And me say na ye koye research be or baby. And almost see like the indigents like omo in kola no bi anko school ye. In some person kola ni ko school. I'm saying no. The community has things, values omo chi omo kola na omo dia live your life all these years. Do you understand? Omo flowing river it serves them. If just say answer malaria omo, now you want to introduce some medication to them, fair enough. If you are here, school, baby, Ghana near call every walk on teaching.
Yeah.
We are all learning English. The people in America and US, they are not learning tree because yatu ya mamregu. Yatu ya mamregu. Do you understand? Obibeka si Abena Korkor the run who and I say or share your shots. When you look at our olden days on my pictures near and there now. Or the entire nature ni mu and or the beat say good na say.
Oh my goodness.
Do you understand? Yatu nyoma bebregu when I see it say and I she suits. Look at the weather in Ghana.
Yeah.
Look at the weather in Ghana. No beat say suits now washing pono. And you're stressed. You can't even work effectively because she suits and our shoulder. Look at the weather. Pay African prince be ashe. Now I feel free. Because the weather is hot.
Yeah.
Yako adapting your mind.
We say they all feel free pa.
Me feel free pa. Me feel free pa. Look at the weather.
Yeah.
Then say me call series be. Ye ba set young girl. Otimu say change na wig na or she woni ti so no. Or ye susu pa no ye oto sa wig no. And na wig ni so ensa so nye fe. If let me say me be man no say wig with their men share. I wonder how your hair is. I'm sure your hair is beautiful and you should wear your hair like that. But sure me koka maybe me dampen self-esteem. Inti man kasa.
Esi ohine se o kase ye ira mamre ne ade ne ade but onso kasa na ise brofo no do so bibiri kura chintwi ni sa ne
ade say enye me fault ya nche me si ade wo school no ya de brofo na e kire me ya fitwi ya nche me
yeah if I want to force and force one now they
can understand me crop on my force in America because the system I was introduced to and you train near the chair me biology and you train near the chair me chemistry. That is why a lot of people don't understand things. Obi Kumasi ba na so free Sunyani baby no ba university or brepa sana with me a pass because Sunyani Kumasi
not to even talk about pass like to fit in no cry.
It's an issue. Do you understand? Like bubu. I said China and I said Germany. The other time I was talking to Joyce Mensah. She's also bipolar, and she's like, oh, she's not working yet because she has to learn German before she can do anything. And I'm saying Ghana won't say, oh yeah, Yanka says learn tree before you can do something. You're even paid better than the Ghanaian who has more degrees than you. So if how are we gonna improve as Ghana unless we are trying to change Ghana into second United States or second United Kingdom?
And also then possible that.
Do you understand? No. The way we are going, that is what is that is what it looks like.
All right. Shouts to everyone out there. Mutie in Yadamwasipa. Mami Kuya Austin of Asempa 94.7 FM and Harriet Multi TV makeup artist almost all muti and they like the way you're answering the questions. And lots of people all say Charlie the way I answer questions they very much on point. And Ghana for the donor believe that Abena Korkor is one intelligent young lady and the wish say with the knowledge that you have and the kind of brain that you have in this head of yours, but I say you got all these issues surrounding you.
I believe, sir, most of these, why is it that it's politicians and whatever? When I sit down and I really think about it, I'm like, oh, these people, I was supposed to do maybe projects with them or whatever. But human beings, we are kind of, like when a young girl, most of the time, there was one minister. See, and I'm on good terms with him. It's me, Bonnie D. But there was one minister, may vie for SRC president. I made a proposal, call and change. Say, these are the things I want to do in UCC. He looked me in the face and told me that you have nothing to offer me than your vagina.
Whoa! Straight like that.
Straight like that. And that is what is happening in a lot of offices. Obi young girl biako and a young boy biako. I did entrepreneurship in UCC, and then I learned say entrepreneurship when you study it doesn't mean say start a new business.
Yeah,
maybe you've studied entrepreneurship and you come to Adom FM, and then you realize that CNN does this and that and that. So you develop a plan or a strategy for Adom FM to be able to get to the level as CNN edu.
Sure.
So your entrepreneurship, obey an entrepreneurship. The existing company, and I say Ufiepo as a wife. Being a housewife is like it's a full-time job. It's just that most husbands don't pay their wives well or compensate their wives well. Like I was talking to a friend, and I'm saying, he's a very ambitious person. As I saw, why maybe 10 wives, because Obenya a lot of companies now. In the company biano or the area tobacco ano.
Yeah.
And sometimes men are very stressed out. Oh, here in my baby no magic so that is why a lot of men cheat. We are not a monogamous society, but here in one proximity. Do you understand? That's why a lot of men cheat.
Yeah.
And now cheat because to me born area man means that me warrior. Na me kunu no miss me worry be manyansa for. Obu ne ho. Emma buno. Into your worry 100, puna me a 101 cry. I'm okay. Because I know that man commands respect and knowledge. Into in my crowd, the baby in life, and a man no more. So second wife will not see me and insult me and look me at anyhow. No. She knows my role. And Shamidi say my own is to look at all the Indian wofi na minute say me or no so nim say ye kununta we na obia when in departments. O share was strength and amount departments are near delegate say you say. Do you understand? But we don't want to be realistic. Say, Bema or ambitious. To ha. A crobby obeko subiano, here or bow, obe welcome, obe distressing, obe ye Gianni amano. Into who worry president and that's all worry see you are. Now or chimp na and that's our second wife. You shouldn't be mad about it. Unless you are the head of the family. Me say
a hard drinker crap.
Me say
no. Your friend say now worry.
Yeah.
Una ukunu see you.
Yeah.
I mean, very respectable man.
Yeah.
Or taking responsibilities now. Very responsible.
Yeah.
Now or call and then one day you realize you on na. Wakwa share a 5-star hotel no niggas we nipa you feel the pain yeah
see me nipa told me be wo hwa me de bia me kan my friends that really know me on beka cho say abena de onya ye kra nko no obe ware mema for. Do you understand? Obe ware mema for because as even a 12-year-old girl, I knew that I want to do a job that will make me travel around a lot.
Okay.
And I know I have a high libido. And as much as I know I have a high libido, I don't want to just sleep with just anybody. You have to be a man that can take care of me sexually, or you can take care of me financially, or take care of me like intellectually. I was like, say if I won't get one person that will, do all the things that I need to do, me worry for in the different countries that I will go to. But seriously, if I become a wealthy woman, maybe I'll move to India. Then I'll marry for or whatever. Do you get it?
I got it.
But me worry very much in your young force.
Yeah.
Now me say me drew say 40 years, and now me share kola. Say bema, like when you are trying to get a man to marry you.
Yeah.
Woman attention pa. Bema ne worry ona wo. The attention is on your kids. Sometimes Kramba say bema doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And the man still needs the services of a woman.
Definitely.
So that is when you delegate the services to a younger person who doesn't have the responsibilities of taking care of a child.
Oh yeah, let's just end it there. Now, Ghana for person Abena Korkor. Do you know? No, we are trending number 1 or Ghana. Oh yes, you can check it out. Abena Korkor. Check what's trending. Abena Korkor. It's true.
Where
number 1.
I'm just having a conversation. I'm not looking for trends.
Ukraine, Russia comes next as in a second position, and we are trending number 1.
I'm not trending never muska.
Oh, look at that. No, people really want to hear from you. That's why. So we're trending number 1, followed by Ukraine Russia war. Now, before you didn't come on the baby, I want us to look at current issues that are happening kakrabi nafi yemfan wrap up. Now, yeah, kasamuna somewhere along you mentioned something, say Ghana for say edu baby say it maybe I say you blame and and you mentioned the current situation for Ghana, and amount for doing Zambia, the president is not doing well near there. You're taking it back home. Currently, we share Ghana and they said the name airco politically and said the Amamun airco now. What's your take on it? Do you see, say, it is what it is, and now say we could do better?
Me follow politics baby, but from the little that I know people are complaining about fuel prices. People are complaining about the traffic. People are complaining about the SIM registration, e-levy.
Yeah.
And I really don't know the basis of all those things. So everything that I'm seeing, and take it on a lighter note, because it's not something that I don't listen to radio. I don't watch TV.
Into details.
No, I don't do that. So when it comes to the e-levy, I feel like a lot of Ghanaians, enough education on the purpose and what the e-levy is. Do you understand? So that is why there's so much resistance. And sometimes, how many times do you when governments collect a said amount, is there transparency on this is how much we made? These are the projects that we use them for. And it costs this much, then. Most of the time we just hear budgets.
Yeah.
How the budgets really got to the end user, we don't get it. There's no transparency.
Yeah.
So there's always a lot of resistance when you want to collect money from people.
Accountability is very key.
Accountability and transparency and all those things.
Because for many people, resistance now about bringing in is because over the years, Osho when say gold, cocoa, bauxite, diamond, and even the oil. So as you can in taxes, and what was the? It's not mismanagement. There's another word I've forgotten.
Yeah.
What the money is meant to be used for? Now because of corruption, there's a lot
of corruption.
So now the question is, what's the guarantee? He said this one when
this
you take
one
this,
is going to
and
work.
you will account for it well.
And it still comes back to the fact that I Ghana phone ye buy ni gu nyoma bebre so till it gets to the west. Paying be ya because the paying also so nyoma gu wenum ntino.
Yeah.
So you bibia untumi nka. So say asem ne be say cry, and it's like the standards we've set for ourselves as young people, and say obia person onya car because ukra car na obenyo oba. Do you understand? Some foolish ideologies.
But say man so peka.
Oh no. Me Abena Korkor. Me I'm not somebody that is into cars. Oh the car be pay me. I can't cry me ni model a wuchi. So what I say. And me say I'm sure me who Mercedes logo and me who. But say we a CLS we I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
It's not my interest. So what the sex toy is different ones they go. They meet me at say which one is this. But cars there, it's not my interest.
Oh my goodness.
And I say, me who different mental health cases, I know the difference. But cars there is not mine. And as I say, I can say, Obi me car or Ghana. I have to either drive it before 5 a.m. Or after 10 p.m.
Yeah, because ultimately stand the traffic.
I can't stand traffic. Seriously, when I'm in a Trotsky and or an Uber and I get to Legon, I get down and then I walk to what do you call it, the other side of Oponglo, and then maybe I'll get on a motorbike, or because once they're going that way, there's no traffic. Michi traffic, and now like most of me walk a cry see say can you're comfortable. So like I just said, wow, after me that V8 I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere, and it's air conditioned. Then that one relaxing. It doesn't make economical sense because you're spending 3 hours in traffic, your engine is on, you're wasting fuel. And as the fuel is running, you're emitting gases. And you are polluting the environment.
True.
Which later on, that is why a sun because the ozone layer is gone. Do you understand? We're emitting a lot of gases. So the situation is just getting worse and worse by the day.
It is true. Yeah. You can't say into it. We'll crowd so into details and put in and now let's wrap it up on the Ukraine Russian invasion here, of course, Ukraine.
So what do I even know about that? That one you haven't read much about it.
Okasano, at a point you said, you had wanted to go to Ukraine and study.
Yeah, so I think when I was coming in the Trotsky, the radio, almost saying, Russia is fighting Ukraine because they don't want Ukraine to join NATO or something. So it's just, it's just power play. It happens every day in our homes and whatever. I say me wa down for bina or person for before for down for na me say nipa kono ye me enemy. I'll do whatever I can to make that thing and most of the time it's behavior of somebody who is a narcissist. It's everything is about them. So Putin and Russia is like we want everything to favor us. And it's more of survival of the fittest. It's like I want to mark my territory. I want to make my progeny like go on. So it's the same thing. Maybe Adom FM, say maybe GH1 or any of your competitions want to do something against you. You find a way to. It will not be a war, but you find a way to manipulate the situation to favor you. So that is like Russia is just trying to protect Russia, and it will do whatever it can to protect Russia. So sometimes you can't really blame them, but if it's not managed in a proper way, people are already sometimes nothing is about to happen, but people will start talking. This is World War III, World War III.
Oh, already.
And then they will call it into existence. Do you get it? They'll call it into existence. So that is what we have to try and stop, so that it's not World War III. Because me say, I feel some babe woman ma, I feel some babe, me babe Jimmy. No more say World War III. And you remember what you are seeing there? Okay, I feel some babe the president.
I love that. But last weekend now Sahara, I didn't know say a hot
Sahara Crampo it belongs to my friend Barbara. Hello Barbara. Sahara,
it go on. I had a good time there. I had a good time there. Tell them
so you see Ghanaians Obia Pesca ko Dubai Akojineni. But there's so many lovely places in Ghana to have fun.
It's a nice place to be. A nice place to be. All right, but before I be more two things.
Okay.
Me more platform. If there's someone or some people you want to say sorry to, go ahead and do it. And if there are some people that you want to say thank you to, that want to go ahead and do it. And who we are.
Okay.
Now, my one last song you want us to play.
So I think I'll do gratitude. I'll do thank you. Okay, so I want to say thank you to my mom, Judith Owusu Abibio. Thank you to my dad, Patrick Kwabnado. Thank you to my little brother, Kwame Owusuado. I thank them so much for being so supportive. I'll say thank you to my spiritual person, the person who made me get closer to God. I'll say thank you to my spiritual mother. I'll say thank you to my pastor, Gideon Danso of Empowerment Worship Center. You know, Drew, Pastor Hader, Pastor Bishop Prince, Mama Clara, Nanaba. Wow, the list is long. Fritz, I know we are fighting, but Fritz, I feel Taylor, you know, I love you so much. You've always been there for me. Like, you're truly a friend, you know. You're truly a friend. Like, I'm even tearing up. There are people that have been just there for me, that have supported me. Like, when everybody's against me, they call me. They hug me when they see me. They encourage me. There are people that used to call themselves my friends, but because of things that happened, they will call me Abena. Don't dare mention my name anywhere. Don't even. It hurts, but
so sorry
in this life,
sorry.
Just be with people that want to be with you. Just stay with people that want to stay with you. Like, God has a way of cutting out people that don't have to be part of your journey. Like. When I'll always go back to the story of Joseph. If Joseph, you know, if the brothers loved him, he wouldn't have been able to go to Egypt, and he wouldn't have been the prince.
That's true.
And he wouldn't have been able to save his family.
That's
so
true.
If there's any person that is living your life, maybe God knows that they can't be part of your journey. If they are there, you will not grow to what you have to be. It will be painful. It will be hurtful. But in all things, it will work for your good. So that's all I'll say.
Oh, Abena. Wama. Get some tissue. I can't stand it when I see women sharing tears. You know, and now Mama Kuma. So sorry about that. But like you said, we someone our money just a minute. No, so I said no. I can. It's very powerful. Oh yes, the Joseph story that you just shared. It's true. If they had all shown love, and Anka hatred be for Joseph to end up where he ended up now, like Anka Hochene by, you know, they wouldn't have gotten him. Yes, and can also become who be, and they will all be struggling.
All perish,
Yes, so I'm glad
I don't have any
we touched on that.
Life.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't have any apologies because all things work for my good.
It's all good. Nyamin kan ho Abena. Nyamin kan ho, and then be strong. Bibia be fine. Like you keep saying, or you kept saying along the interview now, say all things will work together for your good. It will surely happen.
Yeah. Can I get 2 songs?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I want Everlasting by Stoneboy, and then I want Non-Living Thing by Sarkodie.
We'll get them for you.
See, I bought Shati.
Yes, I bought Shati.
Aka Beam Nation, any and the Sack Nation.
So
and now okay, you make me a boss anyway. Sarkodie is Shatawale anyway. Major girl.
Sarkodie Shatawale, right? Okay. We'll play that one.
Bye, guys.
We'll play that one for you now. Yeah, no sorry. So, kwezi be sa no mama na. Sarkodie Shatawale Major girl. You know. Yeah, after that we'll play that one. So just look for that one for me. Nti abusuafo for damu nyina say for spending time with us this afternoon, the ABC evening, nyame for making time to listen to our conversation. And someday when Akwenya and baby for us to talk, we'll definitely do that. Nti Abena, don't worry. Anytime you want us to talk, I mean, make this place your home. We're here for you. General, search right. Finally. Oh. Now be here, the mommy will be freezing machine. Hey, bra, I don't know. What am I sure? Wama winner freeze, so
yeah, I know.
But what is it? Towas. I'll look for it myself. I'll be freezy a day. Go see Marfo. I am not so bad to say. Ubia Waji award Puna easy. Ubia Waji award now easy. Adem. Me Jawasem, Yamiana, my dear. Maybe okay, so Major Girl, Sarkodie alongside Shatta Wale.
Get it in the hoodie, so I shot us. Only time I Jimmy do a card. So remember, send the pen to a samba, so Chenny Hooch point him in Teshe. The Kaka can have a power, but I bet $1, not forget it because of faith. Remember what cash. Let me feel it over Bobby with Yash. The machine I'm feeling with gas. So go sit down, but I bet you come with us. And then I call it one again. Remember, one name, and I did not come square. Oh, yeah, Bema, we say, come to air. You can't manage, I bet you will get.